us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Guys, I caught up with the Roadrunners head coach before the game. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Guys, back to you.
Ollie, keep an eye on that one for us. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans' offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. This guy will sneak around, not always in the spotlight, but he is somebody you have to deal with.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, the defense picks up a huge sack and they force a negative play. And just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush. And it just feels like a tidal wave of emotion, putting you in a hole early in the game. It'll be interesting to see how this offense can respond.
Yeah, I'm looking over and I'm like, all right, let's run something safe, right? Like, that couldn't have gone worse to start this game. Interested to see how they respond. We can't just get pass happy, right, and put ourselves in a bad situation. But this offense has got to do something here on second down. Got to at least quiet the crowd down a little bit because they are going bananas.
On the return. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Roadrunners offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the guy that will be running the show. A veteran presence that's really taking control of not only the quarterback room, but this entire offense. Hits inside, it's Browning. Let's talk for just a second about... They come into the season #1 recruiting class in the country. Think we'll see those freshmen much?
You dang right we will. I mean, you don't recruit like they did this offseason and be the #1 team in the country without getting a ton of impact guys that come in and contribute day one. Palmer, there's a lot of young, exciting faces.
Yeah, they don't look like freshmen either. I mean, these guys look like grown men. And remember, in recruiting, a lot of these kids were promised to get on the field.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Throws to the back. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football. ball back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Drops back on first down. A little too much on that one, John. His reach.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Got it.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Roadrunners will have it first and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Second down to the air. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is third and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult third and long situation.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They were all over it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Wants to throw on first. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Got some green grass. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And it's the Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. The give on the counter. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand it to the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Might as well give it to him again. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now they're going to throw it. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And they'll get him down after a solid return. From the gun, the running back has it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. There he goes. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Working on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Keeps it on first down. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Pulls it again on the option. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Spartans! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
UTSA 16, San Jose State.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Turns it upfield. Got room at the 35. Breaks away on the left. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after their catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They'll run it. Looking for room at the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Roadrunners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're working that left side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Churns into the pile. Touchdown, UTSA! And they kick it in for 6 more points. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
San Jose State 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Drops back on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Pushes ahead. Inside the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And it's the Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Updates.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the number 5 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Cavaliers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Back now to your game inside the Alamo Dome. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads in the nick of time.
Now, that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker room. This defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now, their offense has got to put some points on the board.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go back to the ground. Knocked down immediately. The Spartans in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. From the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Browning. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the back over the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Got a man. It's Rice. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll be dropped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he had just enough to will that one home. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab on the left. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get the turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Trying to establish the run.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. From the gun, the ground game. They put the brakes on it.
run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling...
Fires toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead is now back down to 9.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. He'll pull it down and run. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. This quarterback part of their running game. Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quarterback will keep it. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Using his feet, they'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Turns it upfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Looking at the defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught on the RPO. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Plows through the defense. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Working the ground game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. They want to throw it. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw. They're all over it. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. On the move. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, San Jose State. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the move. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. A run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Roadrunners!
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the air. Working that left side now. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Here's a throw downfield late. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd and long here. He wants to throw it again. Finds a tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they liked because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Now from inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They'll take the penalty and move them back. 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Rushes on. Deep shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum